I have a prediction this morning. I'm not going to say the names of the people, but I will tell you what's happening, and I will give insight onto why it's happening. The universe aligns us. It aligns us for many things. And so in this paradigm, I happen to know one of the people in it who's a celebrity. Now, someone just lost a family member. Someone just lost a family member. They lost their mother. Now, in this paradigm, the mother was the connector between her child's father and his adoptive father. Now, for a while, let's say celebrity number one, which is the one I know, and then celebrity number two is the one everybody knows, and then the mother, many people know, and then the child, many people know. So this child, whom was raised by number two has an ego. Number two is like the godfather. He's like, he's kind. He's like a mafia guy type, but he's not, but he is. He's kind. Family is everything to him. So imagine he raises this child and father number one just does nothing but talk shit about him. You think father number two isn't going to know where all of the words are coming that are negative around him. That's how he's so powerful. It's his mission to know before the enemy strikes. And number one is not his enemy. Number one actually admires many things about him. But number one is predicting his own fate. For some time, he was going public and he was saying, they're coming after me, they're coming after me. Because he knew that this was going to happen, even though he didn't realize it was still going to happen. So the mom passed away, and this is an alignment. This is called alignment. This is God's plan, right? We're like a storyboard, and it unfolds every day. Like God takes your thoughts, your energy, everything, and makes a storyboard, and then you bring it to life with those thoughts and feelings and actions. He like makes a cartoon out of it. If you look at us, we're like a cartoon. We're so absurd. We really are. I mean, we're not the nicest, most civilized of beings. So anyway, father number two is getting ready to do something that will try to take out both the father, number one, and the child. Why? Because he thinks they're ungrateful. He thinks, I did this for you, and now you're like dressing like twins. This man did nothing for you. And so stuff's about to happen within the next year. But the thing is I'll have this video, and someone at that point is going to know, because I will have my own energy that is acknowledged, that is respected, because the things I say come true. Now, the only reason I know these things is because I understand how God works. Mostly, unless it's with me, then I just assume. I am a very stubborn person, and so even though I know how God works, it doesn't change the way I think, act, or feel. But the more he shows me, the more loving I become. but I also become like, it's like getting a facial and extracting all of the blemishes. It's like I'm extracting all of the negativity in me. And I call it society's residue. You know, it's just like if your energy is really negative and you're like, oh, it's like little shrapnel of negative energy that's stuck all over us. And we walk around with these wounds. Now, each wound has to be healed, and it has to be healed by facing why it even happened to you to begin with. If you're standing in the middle of the street going, everybody's an asshole, you're bound to get some people that are like, shut up, I'm trying to sleep. Or what if there was someone who had been working like a double shift and they were taking their baby outside and you woke the baby up and they just wanted a few minutes to just like have peace, but they also wanted to spend time with their baby, and sleep is always good. I mean, if it's not induced sleep or from depression. But, and even if you're depressed, that sleep is good. So is eating a lot of avocados and a lot of green vegetables. That will help with depression. It really will. So will any fruits or vegetables are going to help with depression. If you eat meat and shit, you're going to suffer what the animals suffered. You're going to be cranky. But when you eat a lot of vegetables and stuff, you get really cocky too. So you got to be careful. Because they're like, I'm a badass. Huh. Limited data left, 750 ambytes. I thought I had unlimited data. I'm pretty sure I signed up for unlimited data. I'm just saying, don't tell me you're giving me a plan and then give me something else. So I'm trying to drive to get my dog a hamburger. So I was gonna get a hamburger. And as I say that, there's a picture of a eating a hamburger to my right. It says Monty's Good Burger, and there's a dog eating a hamburger. But in this hamburger, they have onion and tomato. Dogs cannot have those things. Fucking Monty's, why would you put that? So if you go eat at Monty's, you're gonna die. That's the subliminal message that's going on there. Monty's has got a picture of a dog eating a hamburger with onions on it. That's some fucked up shit. Monty, why would you do that? Why don't you just fucking put mushrooms on that burger too, for fuck's sake? People don't think about shit. That's like showing a baby a fucking ninja practice with the stars. Who would do that? Start them young. No, let's say we don't. Hand a baby some nunchucks. That doesn't go well. I handed my granddaughter a baseball bat one day, not even thinking, and she went and bonked her mom with it. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, Tanya, you're not very smart. But at the same time, that was God showing me something that had passed. When my kids were little, I was building a ball pit for my kids, and my son walloped me in the head with it. Oh, son of a bitch. So, sorry, I have a nail that's tearing. But that was the universe. Everything that happens to you happens to your children, based on through their children. So it's like a movie reenacting, only it's a little different. Some will go to one kid, some will go to the other kid, some will go to kids from your past life, some will go to kids from your future life. It gets spread out all over the place. What you wish on someone else's child will happen to yours. Don't wish bad shit on people's kids. So today I wrote my friend. And first I asked, would he want to know? I didn't even wait for the answer. I'm like, dude, you're being set up. Now this other man's trying to be friends with him, of course, in the public eye. And there's a passing, and they're like, oh, this man's so good. He's becoming friends with everybody. I'm like, nope. Nope, he's not. But this other man doesn't realize that God's always watching. He's like, dude, I know exactly what you're doing. You're not getting away with anything. So when there's some like mega rapper mogul in the news and he's got handcuffs on, you're gonna know who I was talking about. I don't need Jenny from the block to point him out. I'm just saying. Anyway, it's not gonna be pretty. And as it unravels, they're gonna find so much shit about so many people. Michael Jackson will look like a saint when this thing's over with. This is no joke. This is no joke, people. This is no joke. That's it's a lot. Hey, Dukes, where's my Dukes? Where's my little Dukes? Little Dukes. So anyway, I had someone write to me from a pretend profile. I wouldn't say it's so much pretend because it's a real profile. But they are hiding. And I gave them a prediction they're probably not going to like. It wasn't so much a prediction, it was letting them know what happens in certain situations and what to expect. Now, I tried to explain how the universe works. That's better than a prediction. Because if you understand how the universe works, you know what's coming your way. Just like me, I'm like, every day I'm like, can I just have some of the shit in the next lifetime? Some of the negativity in the next lifetime? Because all this negativity in this lifetime is making me do negative things that I'm going to carry on to the next lifetime. Like if someone's mean to me or rude or I just feel their energy and it's really hostile, and then I'm like, today I went to take my dog out and this girl comes walking around the corner with her little bulldog. He's a cute little dude, but he wasn't on a leash. And God always puts me in the path with dogs not on leashes with my dog, or like in the neighborhood, you know, people, because their dogs are like really well behaved. They're like, oh, they just walk around on no leash. But there's a reason there's a leash law. What if some other dog comes flying around the corner? He got out of his yard. He's like wagging his tail. He comes fucking flying around the corner and he just snatches your dog or a fucking coyote. If that dog's on a leash, you can pull him in really quick. I'm sorry. Sometimes you have to. Her dog comes towards my dog. Her dog's not on a leash. My dog is, so I'm pulling my dog back, looking at her like, you crazy bitch. This is why we have leashes. What the fuck? So now if her dog had gotten loose, that's one thing. But when you're intentionally just cruising around with your dog and you know there are dogs in the building, keep a leash on your dog. What if there's a little baby running around the corner and it scared the dog? And then the dog snapped at the cinnamonies. Hi, can I please get a plain hamburger patty?
Hello?
Hi, may I please get a plain hamburger patty?
Find what?
A plain hamburger patty.
Only one?
Just one, please.
Okay, what else?
That's all. Thank you.
Okay, drive forward, please. Thank you.
Thank you. My dog hamburger. Oh, what did I do with my minis? Dude, what did I do? I do things and I don't realize it. I didn't put it on the floor. Okay.
You want a good party only?
Yes.
97 cents.
Thank you. Mm.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Not everybody's happy. They're certainly not happy to see me sometimes. I'm like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. So anyway, I'm gonna go home and go to work. While I'm doing all of this stuff, and I didn't set up my website like I said I was going to do, so the universe punished me yesterday. No shit, it does. It'll set you back in other ways. Thank you until you do what you say you're gonna do. So I need to set up my website, but I need to buy a part of a cord so I can borrow Noah's computer to do it. And I broke my glasses. I didn't break my glasses. They got broken, but I didn't break them. Unless I did and I didn't realize it. It's a possibility. I'm good at predicting things, but it's not really predicting things. I just see what's going to happen or what has happened. And sometimes I miss it, especially if it's happening to me. If it's happening to me, I like miss it. I'm like, what? Ah, damn. Or my family. Sometimes I miss it. Ah, son of a bitch. What? Because I don't focus on the negative. But if you come at me and you're like, if my kids yell at me or something, I always know something's coming. Yesterday, something good happened for my daughter, and something good happened for me. I charge $30 an hour to clean, but I've been working with my daughter sometimes, and her clients only want to pay $25. So they're like, I'm not paying $30. I'm like, then don't pay $30. Just pay $20. The universe will align me to get the difference. So I've been working for this lady for a couple of weeks with my daughter. So I was only making $25. And then I started doing these readings. And I started making a difference. That's how it works. Well, now I'm ready to move on to the next phase, I believe, because this woman didn't seem too happy with the job yesterday, which was funny because I was very happy with it, and I'm really picky. I mean, I wasn't happy with the way her place looks, but that's on her, that's not on me. I didn't destroy her place. And there's no way any human being on this planet could get that place spotless in 3 hours. Not a human being alive. And the only way God could do it is if he just fucking burned the place down. Because it's in that bad of shape. And I'm not, but we all get there somehow, some way. We all get this, or something in our life is so out of control that a psychic reading isn't going to help you, that anything isn't going to help you. But what I can teach you can help you. What I can teach you is how to read your energy, how to understand how the universe works, how to understand how God works, how to understand, like, Jesus as much as I understand him. But that's far more valuable to you because you'll take your day and your time and you'll use your mind to figure it out instead of trying to figure out how to manipulate everybody to give you your way. I'm not trying to give everybody like grief for not giving me my way. If I don't get my way, it means it's not for me. And to move the fuck on. So this lady, I had said I would do certain things, but then as I look at her life, I'm like, nah, I already know what shit's coming that way. I already know. And so I see a couple of more jobs trying to work there. But in the grand scheme of things, I don't, me personally, want a lasting relationship, like a working relationship. I'll have my own things before she even comes back. So, but I don't think it's a positive thing for my child. I don't think it's a positive thing for my child for many reasons. But what I do know is my daughter told us her rate is $30 an hour, so now she will get $30 an hour. A lot of people will clean for like $15 an hour, $10 an hour. If you're really good at your job, ask for more money. If they can't afford to pay, unless they're disabled, have them clean their own fucking house. I'm sorry. I paid my housekeeper $10 an hour 28 years ago. 28 years ago. And people are trying to pay people $10 an hour now. I'll pay you $11 an hour. I'm like, you do it for, you go through, I challenge you. How much are you willing to pay a housekeeper to clean your house? If you say $60, I want my whole house cleaned for $60, God's gonna say, okay. That person had to bend over and do this and breathe in cleaning products and ruin their hands and do all of these things for $60. You know what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna spend $60 and you're gonna have to bend. You're gonna end up sore at the end of the day. You're gonna end up fucked up. You're gonna end up blah, 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 blah. And however you judged the job they did, I want you to stay for 5 hours for $60. Your boss is gonna work your fucking ass off and you're gonna make less than $60. Why? Because if you've never cleaned a house, don't fucking think you can get it done in 3 hours. It took you fucking 10 years to fucking make it filthy. 2 years, a year, a month, however long it took you to get it dirty, it takes way longer to clean it. That shit, especially if you fry food, what the fuck? That shit gets on your ceiling, on your walls, on your floors. It's fucking disgusting. Have you ever tried to clean up grease? It's not easy. So to all of you that judge your housekeepers, I just say, your next lifetime ain't gonna be much fun, brothers and sisters. Your asses are gonna be housekeepers. So however you treat your housekeeper now, that's how your ass is gonna be treated. Sorry. Sorry. So anyway, my housekeepers, I only remember one time, I'm sure I did it other times, but I only remember one time where I was really irritated. And it was when she broke my watch. It was a Rolex, and she broke the bezel on the glass on the watch. It cracked, and then she stuffed it in a drawer, and I found it because God made me find it. And then I took out half of the replacement fee out of her paycheck. I was like, I'm sorry. If you wouldn't have hid it, it would be different if they didn't hide it, right? So, but then God tested me with a client where I stained their faucet. And I didn't tell her. Why? Because she was a bitch. I wasn't a bitch to my housekeeper. I fucking paid her more than everybody else. Everybody else, minimum wage was like $5. I paid her double. And working for me was super fucking easy. All she did all day was my laundry. And she had so much time that she would like neatly fold my underwear. It was amazing. And she would just go through my drawers and refold things all the time. There was not a whole lot to do. It's just me, pregnant. And she would just come in and she would clean. Everything was always clean. And, but I genuinely liked her. I thought she was awesome. So the people that have worked for me, I look at them like family. I look at them like badasses that can do shit that I'm either too lazy to do or I'm not that good at. Now I'm really good at cleaning, more so than most of the people that have worked for me. And in the grand scheme of things, I get paid less for them, less than they got paid at the time they were getting paid. But in the same, I get clients that are super easy. Like I have this one client. It's as if he's me, only he's never there. He doesn't tell me what to do or anything. He doesn't like pick up his phone. I'm like, oh my God, he's me. He annoys me. But he pays me what I ask him to pay me. When I started, he was just like, I'm only going to pay you $40 per job. And it's cleaning an Airbnb. And back then it was like filthy. And I charged $30 per hour, but I accepted it because it was consistent money. So God made it. He said, you're going to lower your rate for this guy because you're desperate and then charge everybody else a higher rate. You're going to work for it to make up the difference for what you didn't do for those people. And you're charging him less. So I will teach you the laws of attraction, and I will teach you how God works, and your minds are going to be blown when you learn about life. When you actually learn about the law of attraction, like that shit is no joke. So, and it's laws of nature. So it's not what you attract. You can attract things, but the laws of nature are very exact, and I will teach them to you eventually. Right now I'm going to take my dog in.